everyone, and welcome back to my updated collection video. Today I want to show you guys my entire Thomas and none other Thomas DVD collection. So we get started right away with this free pack of the first 3 DVDs. We cover each individually. This is the box. This is basically the same as the DVDs. This is the second. But yeah, on the back are also all the episodes that are on these 3 DVDs, and we'll get started with the first one, which is titled Freunde helfen Freunde, and that's translated to Friends help Friends. And it has the episodes. I'm only going to name the English titles because it would take quite a while for me to cover each language. And the episodes are Birdie's Chase, Saved from Scraps, The Deputation, Henry's Forest, The Trouble with Mud, Edward, Trevor and the Really Useful Party, Four Little Engines, A Surprise for Percy, and Make Someone Happy. The inside looks like this. You basically got advertisement for VHS of these DVDs. There also exist VHS from these out there. I don't own these, but potentially one day. And on the other side, it is advertised for the German releases of the books, which are mostly actually from season 6, I believe. So, yeah, that's very interesting. DVD 2 is titled Helden auf Schien or Heroes on Wheels. And this is mostly the first out of, I believe, 2 DVDs that focus primarily on Halloween episodes. And the episodes on this list are Ghost Train, Thomas, Percy and the Dragon, Rusty to the Rescue, Henry and the Elephant, Put Upon Percy, Haunted Henry, Stepney Gets Lost, Toby's Discovery, and Rusty and the Boulder. And the inside looks pretty much similar. You got the same books over here, but this time you actually have wooden railway on top of here. They do sometimes also advertise that. And DVD 3 titled Lokomotive sein ist toll, translated to It's great to be an engine. The inside is actually very similar again, but this time we have a little bit more variety of which VHS you could buy. You got some different wooden railway stuff, and you also got different books. I think this is Harvey to the Rescue, and this is Thomas and the Jet Engine. And the episodes on this DVD are Thomas and Birdie, Gordon and the Famous Visitor, Edward's Exploit, Thomas's Train, Percy Takes the Plunge, Mavis, Thomas and the Special Letter, Toby and the Flood, and James and the Trouble with Trees. I'm also pretty sure that I already had these when I did my first collection video, which I don't remember. I can say for these next 3, these are also a DVD pack, but I got these on their own, so I don't have a fancy packaging. I guess you call this like the first 3, but 4, 5, and 6 also come with one. This DVD is called Vier kleine Helfer, which is translated to Many Little Helpers. The episodes on this DVD are Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure, Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree, Thomas's Christmas Party, A Scarf for Percy, Snow, Thomas and Trevor, Thomas, Terence and the Snow, Down the Mine, The Flying Kipper, and Toby's Tightrope. Now, as you can see, this one primarily focuses on Christmas episodes, so Down the Mine being on here, and potentially Toby, Ingefar's and potentially Toby's Typewrote. I don't know if I would have put on this one, but yeah, the inside is pretty much the same. By the way, I didn't really think to show this off, but I have written down all the episodes that are on these because, especially for the later hit era, and then big adventures and such, I don't know all the episode titles, so I have made a list here because I know every single episode title. DVD 5, titled Zeig, was du kannst, translated to Show What You Can Do. And the episodes are Thomas and Trevor, Percy and Harold, Percy's Promise, Double Teething Trouble, Cranky Bugs, Dirty Objects, Howard Lowry, Heroes, and Tender Engines. And the inside is the same except for these books. I think this is The World's Strongest Engine, and this is Percy and the Haunted Mine, I believe. Mit Volldampf voraus, DVD 6, and this has the episodes James and the Express, All at Sea, Sleeping Beauty, One Good Turn, A Close Shave, Time for Trouble, Train Stops Play, Mind That Bike, and Busy Going Backwards. And this one does actually look a bit similar. You got a bit more variety of VHS down here, or DVDs. Then you got two books up here. This is another book series that I think has like Thomas's Guerrero series book, his first one, and this is James's book, only translated and illustrated new, I guess. And over here you got all the, or I guess most books, which they have already released for the German, for this other series. Now we come to one that I definitely did not own in the last part, and this is DVD 7, Thomas' tierische Abenteuer, translated into Thomas's Animal Adventures. And it has the episodes Bar, Bullseyes, Bars, Cows, Thomas Goes Fishing, Gordon and the Gremlins, Something in the Air, Fish from Season 4, and Woolly Bear. Again, you got like the chests down here. It got CDs and cassettes, I guess. I don't really know. You got Thomas games, which are advertised up here, and you also got advertisement for the brand that showed Thomas originally, Topolino. This is where like CGI aired most of the time, and yeah, this is the longest. This is the channel where Thomas aired the longest ad. Nowadays is airs with All Engines Go somewhere different. Now we come to the first hit era DVD. DVD 8, titled Hooray for Thomas. And this is something weird they did in the German in these releases, because they did like classic series, a hit hour, a classic series one, another hit hour, and the last classic hour one before they only did like classic mod hit hour, sorry, before they then did CGI. So like you got 9 classic hour DVDs with some hit hour DVDs in between, which I found a bit weird, but yeah. Again, this is actually the same package, the same advertisement, yeah. And this has the DVDs, Thomas and the Fireworks Display, Percy's New Whistle, Fish from Season 8, and Emily's Adventure. Again, now we're back with another classic series episode DVD titled Aller Anfang ist schwer, translated to All Beginnings Are Difficult. This is DVD 9. And it has the episodes Thomas and Gordon, Edward and Gordon. Let me just look. Thomas and the Trucks, Thomas and the Breakdown Crane, James and the Coaches, Troublesome Trucks, No Joke for James, Thomas, Percy and the Post Train, and By George. And this time you got it a little bit different. You got like all VHS. I think they have released, or DVDs. I don't really know. I think these are DVDs, but I'm not too sure. And over here you got like CDs and cassettes that you could find. You can still actually find these nowadays, but they are not as easy to find, sadly. But these are pretty cool to listen to when you got like nothing to do. I do have few, but they don't work really that well anymore. But we are back to another hit hour one. DVD 10, titled Die besten Loks von Sodor, or The Best Engines of Sodor. And it has season 8 episodes: Edward the Great, You Can Do It Toby, Percy and the Magic Carpet, and Too Hot for Thomas. The inside is basically the same. And lastly, we got our final classic hour DVD episode, DVD 11, titled Schiene frei für Dampf und Diesel, translating to well free for steam and diesel, somewhat like that anyway. And it has the episodes Gordon in Trouble, Thomas and the God, Whistles and Sneezes, Thomas, Percy and the Coal, Pop Goes the Diesel, the Diesel, Thomas Gets Bumped, Diesel Does It Again, and 'Twas Thomas. Now what I find interesting is that Diesel 10 is on the cover, but like he didn't appear in the classic era, nor in any episode, so yeah. This is a different one again. This time you got only advertisements for Calling All Engines, the DVD, the CD, and the cassettes, I guess VHS. Yeah, that's interesting. The CD is actually a bit different than the actual movie, so if you get that, I recommend getting both. Give both a listen, because both are completely different. Like, you don't get these 10 until the very, very end. And it's different. Now we are completely in the hit hour with DVD 12, titled So viele Überraschungen, or So Many Surprises. And this has the episodes Don't Tell Thomas, Gordon Takes Charge, Emily's New Wood, and Henry and the Wishing Tree. And this one has pretty much all an advertisement for all the DVDs released until this point. This is DVD 12. We go to 11. You can see that. Here's DVD 10. And you got Calling All Engines down here. And then you got advertisement ads for like all the CDs and cassettes, I guess. Again, these are also all that have been released until this point. DVD 13, titled Starke Loks unterwegs, or Powerful Engines Traveling, something like that. Most of these I got from the Wiki, some I translated. Yeah, you know. It has the episodes Thomas and the Tuba, Squeak Rather Than Roll, James Goes Too Far, and Thomas and the Circus. These also come in this package with a DVD. This is a 2-pack actually. These also exist for quite a few DVDs. I think you got like episodes 1 and 2. You got like DVD 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You got like, I think 17 and 18. You got 1920, I think. Yeah, you got quite a few actually. And this doesn't really even end. The hit hour also, the Nitrogen era also had quite a few of these with 3 packs actually. Here is the other Halloween focused DVD titled The Geisterlog, or pretty much just Ghost Train. This is DVD 14, and it's titled, and the episodes are titled Flower Power, Percy and the Oil Painting, Halloween, and Duncan and the Mine. Old Mine. DVD 15 titled Thomas und der Regenbogen, or Thomas and the Rainbow. This is actually, I think, among the first to actually use an episode title as the DVD title. Because it literally translates to Thomas and the Rainbow, and the episodes are Thomas and the Rainbow, Molly's Special, Bold and Brave, and Henry and's Flagpole. DVD 16 titled Die mutigste Lok der Welt, or The Bravest Engine in the World, with the episodes Scarloy the Brave, Thomas's New Trucks, Thomas and the Birthday Picnic, Emily Knows Best, and Thomas and the Stone Eagle. Thomas and the Golden Eagle. The inside is this time once again a bit different. On the right you have advertisement for a German Thomas game, and then you got once again calling all engines down here. This time they advertised the previous 2 DVDs, and I guess only the latest cassette and CD releases. DVD 17 titled Thomas und das Raumschiff, translated to Thomas and the Spaceship. And this is the first season 11 episode focused DVD, which we get quite a few more of, as you would definitely see. So the episodes are Thomas and the Spaceship, Hide and Peep, Gordon and the Engineer, Thomas Set Sail, Emily's Rubbish, and Dream On. This time, on the right, we got advertisements for once again calling all engines, as well as the German release of Jack and the Pack. And on the left, you got like the previous 2 DVDs and the first 2, among the first 2 CDs and last 2 video CDs and cassettes. DVD 18, which is very much so broken, as you can see. This is, I think, the most broken DVD I own, at least from the package. And this is titled Thomas und die neue Lok, or Thomas and the New Engine. And it got obviously the episode Thomas and the New Engine, The Magic Lamp, Thomas and the Toy Shop, Thomas's Milkshake Model, and Saving Edward. The DVD is actually also very broken, as you can hopefully see. It got like a lot of scratches and such. The back is also like not good at all. DVD 19 titled Wo ist der Weihnachtsbaum? Translating to Where's the Christmas Tree? And this has the episodes Thomas's Tricky Tree, Fearless Freddy, Which Way Now, Toby's New Shed, Thomas's Trusty Friend, and The Missing Trucks. Or just Missing Trucks. DVD 20, and this is one I didn't own, I think, but I'm pretty sure, on the previous part, titled Thomas auf Schatzsuche, or Thomas on Treasure Hunt. And it has the episodes Thomas and the Treasure, Duncan's Bluff, Duncan's Twig, or Duncan's Bluff, I'm not sure. Thomas and the Jet Plane, A Smooth Ride, and Follow That Flower. This is actually, I think, among my favorite DVDs, because I like pretty much every episode. I especially like Thomas and the Jet Plane. I don't know what everyone has against like Jeremy or something. I really like these episodes. So yeah, this is among my favorite Hit Hour DVD. DVD 21 titled Thomas und der Leuchtturm, translated to Thomas and the Lighthouse. And it has the episodes Hector the Horrid, Thomas and the Storyteller, Thomas and the Lighthouse, Smoke and Mirror, Henry's Lucky Day, and Don't Be Silly Billy. He's already got like a list here, and I still don't know all the episode titles. I actually had two here. This is actually even it. I still own a second one, so I'll have like 3 of these. I actually didn't remember that. They fell over back there. Anyway, now we come to another 2-pack with the DVDs 22 and 23. These are among the last hit hour or model hour DVDs that I think Sony. Yeah, almost said Sony. I think Sony produced. And this DVD is titled, DVD 22 by the way, Die neue Dampfpfeife or The New Steam Whistle. And it has the episodes Toby's Triumph, Thomas and the One-Way Car, Edward and the Mail, Thomas and the Big Bang, and Thomas in Trouble from season 11. Not season 4. Season 1. And lastly, we come to the last model hour, classic hour. No, it's not the last, but it's like from the main releases that have like a number. This is the last that they have produced, and yeah, this is a season 12 DVD. 23 titled Beste Freunde or Best Friends. And it has the episodes The Man in the Hills, Thomas Puts His Brakes On, Percy and the Bandstand, Push Me, Pull You, and Best Friends. So I think the last season 12 episodes. There's actually didn't release the others. So yeah, season 12 might not be everyone's favorite season, might not as well, but I actually do like these episodes that are on the list, except obviously Push Me For You. Yeah, I know. It's not like the worst episode, but it's a pretty bad one somewhat. Yeah. I do enjoy it a bit, but not like the others, like not all of the others, not like the others. Again, this was the last one. As you can see, this is obviously the same pictures that they have used. What I meant with this isn't the last model hour DVDs that they have produced. We still got first off Jack and the Pack, titled Thomas und seine treuen Freunde, or Thomas and his trusty friends, or Thomas's trusty friends, very simply put. It has 11 episodes on this list. And these are A Tale for Thomas, Thomas and the Moles, Kelly's Windy Day, Percy Helps Out, The Tortoise and the Hare, Thomas's Trusty Friends, On Side with Thomas, Kittens for Alfie, A Happy Day for Percy, A Visit from Thomas, Mud Lois Mud, as well as the extended version of the Engine Roll Call. The back changed to showcase some characters. You got like Patrick, you got Buster, you got Nelson, you got actually only Monty, I guess. I don't know. And obviously Thomas. And on the front you got Alfie and Patrick again, actually. As well as Jack. And Thomas again. Because they need to put him everywhere. Yeah, the inside is actually a bit different. You got like the first 10 DVD releases. You got the book about the Calling All Engine book they did in the German dub. You got Thomas magazine that they used to produce back in the day. And now you also got VHS here, as well as CDs that they paired up. I think this is the first 9 releases, yeah. Lastly, they produced like one more model hour DVD, which also has episodes, but it doesn't have a number. And this one is the Abenteuer Deluxe, or basically translated to or better said, it is the German dub of Engines and Escapades, but the title would translate to something like The Adventures of the Engines. And they're pretty much the same as on the English dub. They are Duncan Does It All, The Hunter in Charge, Cool Trucking, Stingerling, Scalloy Storms Through, and Wash Behind Your Buffers. And lastly, there's also has like the Narrow Gauge Engine song and the extended season 11 roll call as the very end. And this time we got another bit more different. This time we got like DVDs. They actually have different. So you can probably see here. This here. This is blue instead of like red. Is mine blue? No. It is actually blue. Wait a moment. Is it actually blue? No, mine is red actually. This one is blue. Are they like different? I actually never seen this before. But yeah. And we got advertisements for books once again. You got like the book from the main book series. I think this is this is the book version of Thomas and the Runaway Car, I think. And this is the German book dub of the Twin Engines, which I just translated to Donald and Douglas in the German dub. And that's pretty much it for the modern era. Now we move on to CGI. So I don't own every CGI era episode. I still miss the DVDs 27, 28, 32, 34, 36, 37, 40, and I think 33, but I don't know if 33 actually exists. Because I think they did like a skip from 42, from 42, sorry, to 44, but I don't know about that actually. So the first CGI DVD I own is a 3-pack. Like I said, they did a lot of these with the DVDs 24, 25, and 26, and they have the DVDs. They had the DVDs 24, The Löwe von Sodor or The Lion of Sodor, DVD 25, Thomas und die Ferkel, Thomas and Pigs, and DVD 26, Thomas auf Drachenjagd oder Thomas on a Kite Hunt, or something like that. I show off the back here. The Lion of Sodor has the episodes Quickie Quanky, The Lion of Sodor, Ticket Pink, Double Trouble, and Slippy Sodor. Thomas and the Pigs has The Early Bird, Playtime, Thomas and the Pigs, Time for a Story, and Percy's Parcel. And Thomas on a Kite Hunt has Toby's New Whistle, A Blooming Mess, Thomas and the One-Way Kite, Steamy Sodor, and Splish Splash Splosh. If we open the DVD, you got the package. You got like DVD 24 over here, with just a picture. A picture of Percy down here, and you got an ad. First off, you got like the general voice artists down here, only for the main characters. But like, it's still something. And up top, you have an advertisement for the specials that were released around this time. You got like the Word Discovery, Hero of the Whales, and Misty Island Rescue. And you got also some CDs on top, as well as some DVDs that they also released around this time. If you open up the package further, you got the rest of the other two DVDs. You got Thomas over here, and come on, So, James over here. As I said, I skipped DVD 27 and 28. And now we come to DVD 29, titled Das lustige Geräusch or The Funny Noise. And it has the episodes Henry's Health and Safety, Diesel's Special Delivery, Pop Goes Thomas, Victor Says Yes, and Thomas in Charge. Down here on the main DVDs, you always have the general voice cast for most of the characters, like who voice acted these in the dub. On the left, I think this is always so, you have got like the CDs. And on the right, you got the special, like Misty and Lucas Q, Day of the Diesels, and Blue Mountain Quarry Mystery, and also the Once This Time released DVDs. This is DVD 30 titled Vorsicht Jobi-Holz, translated to Caution Joby Wood, and it has the episodes Being Percy, Jumping Joby Wood, Thomas and Squaff, Oozing Dignity, and Jitters and Japes. And this is actually among my favorite DVDs, actually, at least for CGI, because it has Being Percy on it, it has Oozing Dignity on it, Jitters and Japes is a really funny episodes, Thomas and Squaff and Jumping Joby Wood are somewhat mixed, but I also do somewhat enjoy these. Yeah, I actually like these. Are actually among my favorite episodes, actually, even though they come from season 14, I think, but I still enjoy them pretty much. DVD 31 is titled Thomas und seine Schneemann-Party, translated to Thomas and his Snowman Party. And the episodes are Merry Winter Wish, Thomas and the Snowman Party, Thomas's Crazy Day, Merry Misty Island, and Henry's Magic Box. I will skip the DVD 32. I always open these. I don't know why. And we skip to 30D 30D DVD 33 titled Die Rettungsloks or The Rescue Engines. Sorry, I just needed to swap out my list over here. And this is not it. And this has the episodes James to the Rescue, Happy Hero, Up, Up and Away, Henry's Happy Coal, and Stuck on You. Except for Up, Up and Away, and potentially he was Happy Hero. This is also one of my favorite DVD, because I actually do enjoy Stuck on You and somewhat James to the Rescue, but also I do enjoy Henry's Happy Coal. I actually enjoy these episodes even though they come from like the Nitrogen era. Yeah. We skip DVD 34 and come to 35. Die Winterwerkstatt Party, translated to the Winter Workshop Party. Yeah, some of these titles are a bit weird, but yeah. The episodes on this list are Surprise, Surprise, Let It Snow, Spencer the Grand, Percy the Snowman, and Tree Trouble. We skip 36 and 37 and come to another new edition that I didn't have previously. Da platzen einem doch die Puffer or Bust My Buffers. It has Bust My Buffers, Waits to the Rescue, Happy Birthday Sir, Percy and the Calliope, and Sodor Surprise Day. And this is actually a bit different. We have the movies down here. I think they always are down here. This time we already got Lost Treasure. So it seems like they released this from season 16, I believe, when like Legend of the Lost Treasure was already released in the English dub and German dub, I guess. And you got CDs down here, up top here. You got these are actually ones I am missing. Thomas und der Müllzug translates to Thomas and the Rubbish Train, and Hupen und Tuten, like these are actually two I'm missing. How convenient. And down here we have like general books. I do also own these. This is the first. This is the second. This is the first and the second. And this is actually also among my favorites because it had Percy and the Calliope and Happy Birthday Sir, as well as Burst My Buffers. All of these three are awesome episodes in my opinion. And we are a reason why season 16 is among the best seasons of CGI in my opinion. Another good example in my opinion is Thomas and Thomas and the Sounds of Soda. That was it. There's so many episodes in the season that are so great. Which make me love season 16. DVD, we don't skip another DVD, we go to from 38 to 39. Translated to Die Weihnachtsbaumsuche. It's not translated, it's called Die Weihnachtsbaumsuche, or not all. In English it is translated to the Christmas Tree Hunt or Search, or on the side it is titled, the DVD is titled Thomas und die Weihnachtsbaumsuche, which is translated to Thomas and the Christmas Tree Search. I don't know why they changed the title here and why they did two different titles. I still don't understand that. I think nobody does actually. The episodes on this DVD are The Christmas Tree Express, Emily's Winter Party Special, Ho Ho Snowman, Express Comics were another great episode in my opinion, and Salty's Surprise. Now we skip another one, DVD 40 we skip, and we come to the first out of 3 Brenner era DVDs I own, and this is titled Der Geister Express or The Ghost Express if you translate it literally. Yeah, and it has the episode. Actually, you could call it the Phantom Express. I just see. Yeah, the Phantom Express, as the episode says, the Afternoon Tea Express, Away from the Sea, Henry's Hero, and Luke's New Friend. I think it was also on this DVD. Yeah, exactly, it is. Where here you can see it says Stefan, where the misspelled Stephen as Stefan, or something like that. I don't know how they managed that, but yeah. Actually, I can also tell a little story. I think I got this DVD from a Rewe. This is a local supermarket here in Germany. Probably also somewhere in other countries. And in the old store, before they moved to a new location, they also sold Thomas DVDs, actually. And sorry, I have a lot of flies or something here. And I think I got this one from there. I was always so excited to go there because I knew they sold Thomas DVDs. But nowadays they so sadly don't. Which I'm very sad about. But yeah, I think this is one I got from there. At least I know I have seen it there. If I actually got it from there, I still don't know. I actually don't know. This one I also don't know for sure. I probably also got it from there or something. There's a bit of paint on here, I just see. Yeah, this is DVD 42, sorry, titled Percy's Glückstag or Percy's Lucky Day. And it has the episodes Percy's Lucky Day, The Smelly Kipper, The Switch, Caitlyn's Night on. Sorry, I just was translating it literally. Calm Down Caitlyn and Wayward Winston. We skip 43 if that again actually exists and come to the last Thomas DVD episode from before at least again at least with a number titled Thomas Abkürzung or Thomas's Shortcut. And it has Thomas Shortcut, Scruff's New Look, Steamy Stafford, Not Now Charlie, and Hero. And no more Mr. Nice Engine. Now we move on to the Big World Big Adventure DVDs. And we'll begin with Big World Big Adventure, China or China. And it has the episodes. It begins up here. Number 1 Engine, Thomas and the Dragon, Runaway Truck, Thomas and the White, the Water Wheel, and Forever and Ever. Now, what I find weird about this release is that this is all China episodes, but we have Forever and Ever on here, which I don't understand. Why? Yeah. This is the complete inside. It only has the DVD. I guess they did this. Let me just check something actually. Yeah, they actually did this so that they could release all DVDs on this one, which I show in just a moment. Yeah, I did. No, the font is actually the same. You got Thomas, Yong Bao, Hong Mei, and basically just the China logo or something. We come to Big World Big Adventure Australia or Australien here in German, and it has Outback Thomas, Kangaroo Christmas, Cyclone Thomas, Banjo and the Bush Fire, and Rebecca's First Day. No, sorry, this was again a literal translation. It is confusion without delay. The inside, actually, the inside is different. You got a pamphlet here with all the new, with every character you meet in each country. For China, you have Yang Bao, Hong Mei, An, Ying Long, and Lei, or Li, I don't know. So you can see in here. And Australia, you have Shane, Tamika, Aubrey, Aiden, and Isla. And I think India is here as well. You have Shima, Rajiv, Noorjahan, and Shankar. And this is Jessie, just a pamphlet for Big World Big Adventure, the movie. And the inside basically also showcases the German China release with the CD, as well as the book about Big World Big Adventure. Do I also own that? No, I don't think so. It is literally above all of this, so I can just quickly look, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah. But I think I owned it. Now we come to Big World Big Adventure Indian or India. And it has the episodes Twisty Twonky, Thomas Goes to Bollywood, Thomas and the Monkey Palace, which actually uses a photo of an engine of many colors, actually, but this is probably just a mistake, but it's so weird. Tiger Trouble and What Rebecca Does. This is the first two out of the the Big Adventure DVDs to have 5 episodes only, and this is basically it. Yeah. Now we come to the solo episodes. Yay! And we come to Noise aus Sodor or News from Sodor. And it has Samson and the Fireworks, Rosie's Wed, Thomas's Animal Arc, School for Duck, and an engine of many colors which I have released here as well. Inside is the same. Now we come to the last ever, I think, like DVD from the main series. This is Abenteuer in Sodor or Adventures on Sodor. Sorry. And it has, actually let me get closer, I always filmed from back there. Seeing is Believing, Apology Impossible, Hunt the Truck, The Case of the Missing of the Puzzling Parts, and Counting on Nia. And it is the same. So Australia is actually the only DVD to have like an inside design. Actually. Yeah, this. Now we come to a complete collection of Series 22. I think this is the first they ever did for like any season. So they started with Big Adventures, yeah. But yeah, all these DVDs are basically on here. You can also see it back here. China, Australia, India, News from Sodor and Adventures on Sodor. And this is the inside. You got China, you got Australia, India, News from Sodor and Adventures on Sodor again. Also, just realize, this one I also own 3 times. Oops, they fell over again. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we are now done with the German releases of episodes. Now we move on to the movies. Okay, so movies, I actually own almost every DVD except for Misty Island Rescue and actually that's it. Generally I'm only missing The Adventure Begins. My second favorite movie, actually. Yeah. But we begin with Thomas Die Fantastische Lokomotive or Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I just forgot the title of it. How can I forget? Anyway, the back is a cool design. You got like Thomas, you got Diesel 10, you got Gordon, you got James, and you got Henry. The actors, and it just gives general credits. Actually no, it doesn't say actors. It says what they did. Like Alec Baldwin played in something like Chase of Wet October. I don't know the title. I'm sorry. Peter Fonda actually also has something. And Mara Wilson plays in Mrs. Doubtfire. Actually, that's very interesting. Actually, I never read that before. It also gives credit to Britt Allcroft with the written by and directed, as well as production by her and Phil Furley. We still miss you, Britt Allcroft. we very much miss you. It's been like over half a year already since you've been gone. That's actually so crazy. And here it says which bonus or extra material is on this. And the inside is basically just what other movies they have done. The company that released this movie, it is Concord, I think. Concord, sorry. It's up here. Concord. Home Entertainment. It is fully code. Yeah. This one doesn't have the Thomas version, but we'll see one with a Thomas version just a moment. Moving on, we come to Alle Loks im Einsatz or Calling All Engines, the German release of Calling All Engines. On the back we have Diesel 10, and we actually have some chapters. These are... Sorry, I'm almost always filming from back there. The chapters are something like Calling All Engines, Storm in the Night, Strong Thomas, The Big Meeting, and Summer Can Come, or something like that. The description is basically what the movie is about. Yeah. The actual case is not from like the original release. It is not orange. It is see-through, just like every other release, or most releases. Yeah. That's why I just took this out of the package. This is not empty here. Yeah, but the inside is basically... And here is my currently all-time favorite Thomas movie, Die große Entdeckung or The Great Discovery. On the back here, you got the an end photo of Thomas, Percy, and Stanley at Great Waterton, and Thomas running down the hill after he jumped down the... After he jumped across, like, the ravine where the waterfall is. Up here is the description of Welcome to the Island of Tudor. Yeah, generally there's just a description here that says what the movie is about. In the inside, you got like the specials, Calling All Engines, Thomas's Trusty Friends, and Engines. Oh, sorry, you didn't see that. Engines and Escapades. We got the general DVDs on top here, and you got like CDs and cassettes, and furthermore up on top here. No, not perfect. More. So next up, we got also among my favorite movies, Der Held der Schienen or Hero of the Whales. The back is very similar to The Great Discovery. We got Hero here, and Victor and Kevin, all three new characters that got introduced in here. Down here you got the voice artists, the German dub, and again you just got a general description here. I also own 2 of these. I actually didn't know. I actually even watched this yesterday. I don't remember seeing book 2, but the inside is also very much the same. We got again the movies down here. You got the general DVDs. You got again the voice artists here, and you got CDs and cassettes, VHS, whatever you call it. The next up we have, I better show you it from the inside, Day of the Diesels or Dampfloks gegen Dieselloks. This is a DVD I recently got, I think to Christmas. It was from one of my aunts, and she has a lot of Thomas DVDs, or had. I don't know if she still has any, actually. But Dave the Diesel was among one of them, and she sent me this one for Christmas. There was also another one, but I don't remember which one it was. I think it was a Nitrogen Era DVD, but I don't know which one it was. I think it was Thomas and his Snowman Party, but I don't know for sure. Actually. Yeah. Nothing special here. The DVD is kind of broken. but it still functions pretty alright actually. Not Deus Dieses, sorry. Blue Mountain Mystery or Das Geheimnis um den blauen Berg. This is also among my favorite movies from the CGI era, or genuinely Thomas. Like, most people love this movie. Back once again is as the voice artist credited. You got Paxton here, you got Victor here, you got a picture of Thomas and the Blue Mountain Quarry here with a description of the movie. I also didn't have this one like Dave the Diesels when I did the first part. The second part, this one also, King of the Railway or König der Schienen, I also didn't have. So you got the voice credits down here as well. Let me see if they actually credited Stephen White this time. Yeah, they actually did. Yeah, the back is just Stephen and Thomas. You have the castle. You got Jack. You got the Thomas, Percy, and James here. Again, the description. Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure or Sodor's Legende vom verlorenen Schatz. The back has Thomas, Wex, Mike, and Bert here. It also says, meet new friends, Ryan and Skiff, a general description, like always. This time it's actually new that they don't credit all the voice artists here, but they do this on a pamphlet or something. Yeah, you also got like what the widget title is. You got which company made the dub, which year it was produced in both languages, and who did the dialogue. And at the back you got like all the credits of the voice actors. Again with Skylar Moore as the narrator on top. There's always a picture of him on every DVD. Or with every DVD and such. Das große Rennen or The Great Race. And yeah, this is pretty much just Thomas with Gordon, Flying Scotsman, etc. Everyone you meet here, a general description, like always. It doesn't have voice actors because they are also in here. And this is like was the same down here with what the wooden title is, etc. Yeah. Nothing special. Auf großer Reise or Journey Beyond Sodor. Yeah, this is also very simple. You got Lexi, Merlin, Theo, you got who narrated it, Skylar Moore, general description. You got Thomas and Beresford, James is Sheep, etc. So, and here's the pamphlet of all the like voice actors like usual. The inside is again just empty. Otherwise, last movie of the day that I don't have that was made is Große Welt, große Abenteuer, der Film, or Bigwood, Big Adventures, the movie. The back just shows pictures from the movie. Thomas with Nia at Vickerstown Bridge, Thomas somewhere, Thomas with Young Bao and Nia in China, Thomas and Farquhar, etc. Description. The inside is empty with just the movie, and yeah, there's no voice credits here. I don't know if they were included. I maybe lost that pamphlet. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's it for the movies. Now let's talk about my duplicates. So for duplicates, it's very simple. I will start with my only duplicate movie. Yeah, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I don't think I need to show anything more about this. Actually, I do. This packaging, if you compare it to this one, is missing some text. This logo is different. As you can see, it just says DVD down here. It has like that it is from Yeah, I don't know what this is. But at the top here, you also got some extra text. We got Peter Fonda, Mel Wilson, and Alec Baldwin, which is listed on this version. We got Concord, who made this movie, I think. Actually, that's down here. I just see that. Yeah. It actually showcases some other things. Uh, yeah. I don't know all the titles, so I'm not going to try and translate them. I only see that Thomas and the Magic Railroad is also in this. Yeah. This is DVD 5. Zeig, was du kannst, or show what you can do. I'm not going to go through all the episodes again. I'm just going to show off which I have duplicates. I also have DVD 12, so viele Überraschungen, which is so many surprises. Then we come to DVD 14, Die Geisterlok or The Ghost Train. 15, Thomas und der Regenbogen or Thomas and the Rainbow. We got DVD 21, Thomas und der Leuchtturm or Thomas and the Lighthouse. The back, these are always the same, I know that. I got Beste Freunde or Best Friends, DVD 23, the season 12 DVD. I also have two of the 3-pack DVD from DVDs 24, 25, and 26 with The Lion of Sodor, Thomas and the Pigs, and Thomas and the Kite. I have news on Sodor still sealed, as you can hopefully see, from Big World Big Adventures. This is something my grandma accidentally bought twice because she thought I didn't have it already. And now we move on to the final part. No, actually not. This is the second to last part before we move on to the ones that are not Thomas, which you can see over here. But these are my English versions of English dubbed DVDs. And we'll start with the main complete series. And my first one is Complete Series 1. Obviously I don't go through every episode on these, because you probably know these. If not, you can look it up on the wiki. I'll link it in the description. Yeah, you all know this back probably. Yeah, I won't go into too much detail. Yeah, but I own season 1. I own season 2. I own season 11. You can also see all the episodes here on here, so you can just quickly pause it and read them. The inside is actually all empty. I've got the complete series 18 with a pamphlet action here. You probably all know this as well. This complete DVD also has Dinos and Discoveries, of course, so that this is obviously the complete season. Now we move on to the random episodes, I guess. We start with Races, Rescues, and Runaways, and other Thomas adventures. You can read the episodes again here too. The inside is empty, like usual, like the others. Yeah. Thomas's Snowy Surprise, and Other Adventures. The episode lists and the general back. This is, by the way, the only DVD I can't play on like my Xbox or my DVD player, because it's from region 2 and I'm in region 1 or something. Yeah. But luckily I have been able to watch it already thanks to my grandma, who bought me a DVD player that allows to play these, so yeah. Next up is Great to Be an Engine. Next, we have Christmas Express Classic Storytime Collection. Here's the episode list. If you don't know the episodes, the inside is empty, and this is the general bag. And next up, I have this free pack with the DVDs of Tales from the Tracks, Little Engines, Big Day Out, Days Out, and Together on the Tracks. This is the back. If you can see that somehow. And here's the inside. You got Tales of the Tracks, Little Engines, Big Day Out, Big Days Out, and Together on the Tracks. Next, you got My Last Model Hour DVD, Engines and Escapades. This is the bag. This is obviously generally just the season 11 Narrow Gauge episodes. Thomas and the Wonderful Kite, which is actually the one I watched the most out of any of these for my English versions, because I have specifically bought this just for Mr. Perkins, because I didn't know what Watch with Mr. Perkins this here meant. But now I literally know that this is the one with Mr. Perkins and the parrot. I don't know the episode title of that. But I love Mr. Perkins, so I did specifically wanted to purchase it for this. Same goes pretty much for Santa's Little Engine, which doesn't have like the one of a kite does, but it has Mr. Perkins story time and Mr. Perkins postcard. So I always forget that you guys need to see it as well. There's story time and postcard, and it generally does also have some other cool things. This is the back if you also don't know it. And also this also has some extra episodes. Too many fire engines. Henry's Hero and the Phantom Express, which I find really cool. These are like 7 episodes from season 17. I actually watched this one a bit more. I actually say Start Your Engines. Maybe I watched it almost as equally as this. I don't know. This is because I like all the episodes on this list. Like, Slow Steven is my absolute favorite episode from CGI. 2 Weeks Good is also very cool. Red vs. Blue is funny. I just love this one. This is back. Yeah. This is it for the episodes. For movies, I have Misty Island Rescue. I don't have the German versions yet, so yeah, this is the package that came with it. I don't have that exclusive storybook. This is the DVD itself. This is the back, and this is the inside. My last Thomas DVD currently, Tale of the Brave, the movie. This is the first movie I have bought in English. I believe also my first DVD I bought in English. No, definitely my first movie in English. I also bought this specifically for Mr. Perkins, because I love Mr. Perkins. I love him so much. It's sad we didn't never get him in German. I wish we would have. Anyway, this is the back, but better. The inside is empty. Yeah, but that's it for my Thomas collection. But like I said, I also have some others here. We'll start with first one, which is a series here in German called Wuse Guse. I don't know if it's also in English or something. Yeah, but this is a show that always always played in the afternoon on TV and telling us about stuff like what we have here, like the sea and plants, dinosaurs, about us, the about flies and us, the people, but also about like bicycles, etc. This was like an experimental show or something that explained to us just stuff you need to know. I always used to watch this, so I got this DVD, yeah. Next up is from a German actor. This is from a grandma actually. Sascha Krammel. This is like a puppet show or something. Actually, let's see. I'm missing DVD. I don't really know what it is. That's 2 DVDs, and like this is a live action show where Sascha Krammel like plays these puppets. Not puppets. Yeah, I would call them puppet. I don't know different word currently. And just makes a live show with it. It always runs on channels like RTL and such. Yeah. Don't know what's on this one. Yeah. Let's see. This is just a Tom and Jerry DVD. This is Classic Collection 9. Yeah. I don't know what this is here. This is yet. But if we move on here, we have like 10. I guess these are seasons. Yeah. This is the inside. Classic Collection 10. This is the back. You got like all the episode titles here. This is the front if you haven't seen it. I don't know. Yeah. I probably presume you all know Tom and Jerry. What? Who doesn't know Tom and Jerry? This was also among my favorite shows back in the day. Besides Thomas. Lastly, this was it for my DVD collection. We have a VHS that I recently found in a... Yeah, what do you describe it? It's like a phone cell that in our city acts as a place where you can bring your books and people can take them or leave them or whatever. Yeah, you can just take or bring anything you have there. Any books or even DVDs and such. And when I was one day there, I found this VHS from Bob the Builder. And this one, it translates to Bob's Best Christmas Party. Prettiest Christmas Party or something like that. I don't know the episode's title for this. But yeah. I also haven't played it yet, so since we don't have like a VHS recorder and such, so I'm just going to at the back show this here. In case somebody knows the title, they can probably put in the comments or something. Yeah. Confirm this is a VHS. Here is the VHS. Here's the inside. It has the voice actors down here. Also, which company translated it inside. And here you got what others things Bob the Builder has available. It's available for Bob the Builder, sorry. But like DVDs or cassettes. You got the disc of DVDs, these are cassettes and such. And you got Lego Duplo down here. That's really cool. Yeah. But that's it for my collection. Now, I'm sorry guys, I didn't want to wait anymore, but about an hour ago, I think. Oh, no, not an hour ago, maybe 2. No, not an hour ago. It's pretty good. I have made my second order. Not my second order, my next order. And with this I have bought a ton of DVDs. I think like 10 to 12, and the ones that I have bought are like new versions of The Great Discovery. I have bought Day of the Deserts, I think. I think I also bought the German version of Tale of the Brave. Which I have, but I don't know where that is actually. I have actually purchased DVD 43, which exists. I actually found out. I have bought. I think I've bought. I have also bought more of these. I don't think I have bought any more of these back here, but I don't know currently. Others are orders are on my like more English DVDs, but I don't know which ones specifically. I think season complete series 4, and not this one, but the others that came before it. I think, uh, like the best of Thomas. I think I have ordered, which pulling together. I think, yeah, and a few more, but I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this collection video. My collection has definitely grown a lot since the last part, and I hope you guys are now happy. You are happy, Tudor. And happy birthday to you, by the way. I completely forgot about that in the beginning. Yeah. I'm just going to say goodbye now, and we see each other hopefully soon. Goodbye.